Welcome back, everybody. You are still tuned in to the Lowdown. Now, it's my honor to have this gentleman join us again on the Lowdown set. He's an actor, he's a director, and he's my friend. Y'all give it up for Essex O'Brien.
Yes.
There he is. Oh, okay. Look at him. Look at him.
Hey, I see you lightweight.
Okay.
You don't want it just for you. Just for you.
Man, look at
bro.
you.
Yeah, man.
Essex.
Yeah.
Big
Bro.
old 9 later, huh?
Look at No, man, not a Jolly Rancher. I'm playing. No, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna give you your flowers. You look good. You lost some weight.
Hey, thank you, man.
How much weight you
Appreciate
lost,
it,
man?
About a good 20.
Come on.
Good. You
Good
know,
for you, man.
Trying to go viral for something other than Nutrisystem.
Welcome back to another episode of Jenny Craig. No, you look good, man.
Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah,
Man. Appreciate it.
It's been a minute since you came here.
Yeah.
I want to catch everybody up. Of course, I first met you, and I always say this: Jason Gregory's project, Waking
Yes,
Up
sir.
White.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I always mention that. Black family
Yeah.
goes to sleep, wakes up white.
Wakes up white.
Everybody's dream. Okay. I'm playing. But the way they had to deal with being in a gentrified neighborhood, that was an interesting concept. I definitely love that, man. But you've been doing bigger and better things. I've seen you in all types of films. Award-winning. Let's talk about that. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that a little bit?
We can,
Because it
yeah.
happened after you had come on the show.
Yeah.
You won an award for what?
My short film, my directorial debut, which is called Black Unicorn.
And they just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Now, what made you decide to do that project?
Man, it was at a point in time where I was looking to move into certain type of roles and just play something that was different than the normal of what I was getting. And so I sat down with a friend of mine who was a writer.
Okay.
And we came up with this concept of, a black bachelor billionaire who, has a chance encounter and things kind of go from there. I don't want to spoil it. It's
actually really good.
It's out there.
It's out there.
Yeah, it's out there. It's on my YouTube page now. And we shot it. It all came together within a few months. We shot it here in Orlando.
Come on, Orlando.
And, with some of my friends and colleagues, and we got it on the film festival circuit.
Yes.
We got some awards, we got some recognition, and we had a good time.
Once
with it,
again.
man.
Once
Yeah.
again.
Thank you.
Awesome. Now, you also played King. That's right.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's out there on the streets too. I got some DVDs in the trunk.
Pop the trunk, man.
Oh, you talking about Dr. King?
Yes, man. Knock that out.
Oh, okay. All right. We got to get our King straight.
Bro.
We don't even know what the other movie
Mike,
is
this is
about.
what our last day gonna look like.
What kind of movies you doing, brother?
Hey,
So
man.
you got the segue. See that stage? You had me thinking movies. Okay,
No.
so the stage, yes.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I played Dr. King in The Mountaintop.
There you go.
And that was, we were named the Critics' Choice of Orlando Sentinel's Best Play of 2022.
We never got to talk about that.
That's
I wanna
right.
Give you your
That's
flowers,
right.
man.
Listen, I'm so proud of that. I hope I don't get choked up talking about it.
Stop. You played King, though, man.
Martin Luther the King.
You ain't meet no Dr. Martin Luther the King.
Yeah.
No, tell me what that meant for you to be able to do that.
That was the crowning jewel of my career.
Okay.
That was like my magnum opus, because for those who might not know, The Mountaintop is a Pulitzer Prize-winning play written by Katori Hall of P-Valley fame.
Yes.
And it's done major things in Broadway and major things in stage. It's a two-person, 90-minute play. So it's me and another young lady. We're up there for 90 minutes. No intermission. And we take the audience on an emotional roller coaster with this performance. And to be able, it's the greatest challenge of my career. And
Yes, sir.
to be able to pull it off and get the recognition that we got, I don't know if I'll be able to top it, man. It gets me.
I understand.
Like,
it means something.
Yeah,
it means something.
It meant something.
Yeah.
It meant something to do something like that. And I proved a lot to myself because I was scared to death at first.
Bro, that 90 minutes?
Yeah.
That's a lot of you.
And we did it Thursday, Friday, twice on Saturday, once on Sunday. And to have to deliver that kind of performance back-to-back weeks,
I like it.
It was a lot of
like it,
pressure,
bro.
and we delivered. So,
bro, come on, that's spiritual.
Yeah,
90 minutes, no intermission, bro. That's church.
Man, it changed my life. Changed my life.
A lot, man.
Yeah.
I love it, man, what you get to do. Now, I brought you on also because I want to give you flowers. I love you. You know that. I respect everything
yes,
you
sir.
do.
Likewise.
But there is something going on right now that's very prevalent in the news that affects people like you.
Yes.
Creators. And I mean people that are in movies and projects right now. The writer strike, which is now the actor strike, happening in Hollywood, affects everyone. It has a trickle-down type of effect.
Absolutely.
And I wanted you to talk about it a little bit because I don't think people really understand what's truly going on. It's not just a bunch of rich actors sitting around not working, they fine.
Listen.
It is the everyday middle class actor.
Absolutely.
Talk about it a little bit.
Here's what the average person doesn't understand. Less than, I'd say 1.5% of actors anywhere make more than $50,000 a year. So
wow.
The vast majority of us are working class. We're getting it out the mud just like anybody else.
1.5%.
Yes, the people who you can name, the high rollers, those are the people that you might associate with acting, but you're only looking at the tippy top tip of the iceberg when there's so much other people that are in my level, whatever level you want to call. Anytime you watch TV, watch a commercial, a person who you might know their name, that's a working class actor who may or may not be making anywhere from 0 to maybe 70,000 if they're lucky. This was something from the SAG union presidents of when you're actually in the union, you have to make over 26,000 to qualify for health insurance. Well, that number is usually only met by about 95, 96% of actors worldwide. So the people need to know we're working class. We're actually we're not millionaires. We're the thousandaires, 100,000aires trying to get our fair share from the billionaires. So it's not a situation like, say, with Major League Sports or anything like that, where it's trying to, billionaires fighting millionaires. No, it's billionaires against people that are fighting and clawing to make their way in the arts.
And let me explain that to people who don't know. People like you and I put myself right there with you. We are those people who 2 checks I miss.
And it's a problem.
It's a problem. Bro.
Most actors do not pay their bills through acting. We all have side hustles, or we have day jobs, or we have businesses.
That's right.
That we do on a day-to-day, and we're trying to get to that one role, that one show that breaks us into that different stratosphere where we can pay our bills exclusively through our art. And that's just what it is.
And you have
that's 95, 98% of the people that you see on TV every day.
And people don't realize that.
They don't.
When we think about acting, we think of the Denzels, the Idris. We think of the people who are making millions. They can miss a few projects and be okay. They don't understand. We are living check to check. We live in audition to audition.
Audition to audition, man.
Just don't know. You were telling me that you went from what? How many a week auditions?
Man, between 10 to 15 auditions a week to about, because all we can do right now is commercials.
That's the only thing allowed.
That's the only thing allowed. And I'm not in the union, but we honor the union because of, basically, we still eat off of them. Because, here in the non-union state, we don't.
Let's talk about that, because I don't think people understand
Sure.
Okay, L.A., New York, those places are what we call
union states.
Yes, they have a union for their actors.
Right.
That's right. Now, here in Orlando, we don't have that. But as
right to work state.
As close as Atlanta, they do have union.
Correct.
Yes.
And Atlanta is not a fully unionized state, but they get most of the union projects because they have the tax incentives.
That's right.
But they have a balance of people who are in union and then non-union, and we all feed off of that.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I'm eligible, but because of the location, it's just not feasible. But should I book that project or move to the LA or New York, it's non-negotiable. You have to join because those are union states.
You got no choice.
Got no choice. Yeah.
So people want to know, well, if you don't have to be in the union in Florida, then why do you have to abide by the rules? And this is a very important point I want you to make.
Because we don't want no smoke.
Because I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, because actors are like women in arguments. They don't forget.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the set one day. Hey, remember that one time we was striking?
The sports term is scab, right? I don't know what we're called.
If you cross the line.
You don't want to cross it if you know scab.
Yeah, I know what they call it.
That was on that show there. Yeah, so
I remember that. Yeah. So
obviously the goal is to eventually be that and to work exclusively union projects, because obviously another tier of not only compensation, but benefits. Like I mentioned, health insurance.
Yeah.
They have a pension and things like that you can get involved with. So that's obviously the goal, to where you're working that consistently, that you're in that realm.
And I want to tell people really quickly what some of the issues are, because they just think, oh, everybody's greedy. This won't work. No. People are fighting for their fair share, because what's been proposed by certain entities is if you do a show, we can digitally take your likeness and we
AI.
own it for perpetuity.
Forever.
Meaning you get paid once and I keep, no, that is not fair.
Yeah, so I tell people, so like imagine the person who made the Coca-Cola logo. Only got $1,000.
Bruh.
And you see that logo everywhere.
And they're making billions.
Right.
That is
you know what I mean? That's how you
and
have
people
to think
need
about
a new structure, how to get paid based off streaming. Streaming is something different. Used to get paid off of how many times it was seen. But now with streaming services, kind of changed those rules about.
Absolutely.
So it's definitely worthwhile. But let me ask you real quick before we go to something else here. Do you see an end in sight soon?
Well, it depends on how you define soon. Me personally, we'd be lucky if we get something done by November. Just the nature of the beast, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was stretched into 2024. Because somebody said something real interesting the other day. It's not just us, the writers, you got the actors. That's two separate deals. The people that we're negotiating with, in most situations, they're competitors. So they have to get in line with each other before they get in line with us. And you know how it is with greed and with money. That could take a while. You know what I mean? So we're all buckled in and strapped up, because
ready to go.
We getting our side hustles, and we hope, we putting out our independent projects, Black Union, and hopefully that the public will support it and
they will
keep us from losing too much weight.
Afloat. Too much. Now I want people to follow you, so please tell me social media real quick.
This camera?
Just run over here.
No, okay. Instagram, The Actor Man Essex, all one word. My YouTube is Real Talk FBS.
That's right.
And Essex O'Brien on Facebook, and I don't really use that.
Bro, you still put it out
but
there.
X, Twitter X, whatever you want to call it.
There you go. Well, I like the fact that we got both of you guys here, because I think comedy performers go hand in hand with acting. You've done some projects with Tight Mike before when it comes to acting, and now he's getting in the writing direction. Like you said, we got to all have multiple hustles. Why do you think it's so easy? Not easy, I don't want to say easy, but why do you think so many comedians do acting as well?
Man, because it's just a natural thing. Because usually you guys got to get in front of a camera in order to reach a broader market.
You do.
And then a lot of times it's so easy for y'all, because y'all used to mastering a crowd, y'all used to being in front of people. A lot of times we don't even really need to give y'all a script, just tell you kind of what's going on and let you go. You know what I mean? And that just, a lot of acting sometimes, you want to honor the script, but you got to bring that spirit and that soul to it that you guys naturally do all the time. So it goes hand in hand.
I think you're absolutely right. I think you can give a comedian just direction and they can make something out of nothing. Like we'll try it right now. Look at this.
Okay.
You played Dr. Martin Luther King.
I did.
You were proud to do that.
Yes, I did.
But he's a comedian.
Yes,
he does impressions. He does the best DMX impression I've ever seen. So Rio, let's do something real quick. I want you to do an impression of Dr. Martin Luther King giving his speech, but it's DMX giving it instead.
I have a dream. One day, little black boys.
Yes. I'll give it up. Wow. This is why I love my job so much, man. Thank both of you so much.
Did that
Thank you both for being here, man.
Thank you.
On behalf of myself, Mr. James John, my wonderful guest, Essex O'Brien, and comedian Rio Paris, and as always, Tight Mike Rednoff. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you Monday. Hey, that was great. Yes! Yes! Oh, what? Oh, me?
Yes. All for you. All for you.
Oh, thank y'all so much. Mike, they love us.
They are prepaid.
All right, nice.
There you go. Yeah.
I will pay you back.
Sure.
Never. But
All
thank
right.
you.